It's kind of hard to see, but you're seeing a huge crowd of people gathered here, some finding out through social media, others just saw the crowd and decided to check it out and see what's happening. There's also a very heavy police presence. We pause there for a minute, but as you can see, he's still climbing. It seems like they have not been able to convince him to come back down, and the crowd just keeps getting bigger and bigger here. Here, actually, we have a resident of Trump Tower. Can you tell us your name?
Mica Mosbacher.
And Mica Mosbacher lives in the tower, and she says that she's not able to get to her home tonight, and her neighbors are telling her that he's close to her floor, right?
Exactly. Well, yes, my friends are watching live TV, and they have told me to close the drapes, and I said, unfortunately, I'm not in my apartment, but he is nearby.
Does that scare you in any way?
Well, yes, I felt completely safe living here at Trump, but obviously we did not expect Spider-Man to be scaling our building.
Yeah, I'm sure. And do you think that there's any reason for someone to be doing this? I mean, this must be a professional.
Well, yes, he must be some sort of professional climber. I keep wondering if he's going to unfurl a Trump banner.
And do you, by chance, have you gotten any text messages from someone at Trump Tower telling you,
Yes.
be careful, don't come in? What are they telling you?
Well, yes, I actually have received some texts from several residents, and I think because of the floor that I would be on, just as a precaution, it just makes sense not to be there. You never know if he's armed or not. We just don't know in these crazy times right now.
All right. Like I said, we are live right now outside of Trump Tower on 5th Avenue in Manhattan because there is a man who is climbing Trump Tower using 4 suction cups. And there is a lot of people out here, a huge crowd gathered. Some people are telling me they found out through social media. Others are telling me that they were just around and saw that there was something happening, the heavy police presence. And here we have some people who came from London, and they actually were in the area and just saw that there was a huge presence. How long have you guys been here for?
About almost an hour now.
Almost an hour? And what have you seen in that hour unfold?
Well, I think the police tried to take out a window, but he hasn't gone through it yet, and it seemed to be a little bit higher. So. And
what did you see when you just got here? Did you see a crowd of people, and what did they say? What did they tell you?
There was a crowd of people just saying there's a man climbing Trump Tower. We don't know the motive, we don't know who he is. So.
And why did you guys decide to stay around?
See how it unfolds, really, and hope for the best that he gets down safely.
And have you been checking social media about this lately? Like, are any of your friends in London talking about it? And they're asleep right now,
yeah,
right?
They'll be asleep right now. They're probably not watching. But they probably will do in the morning. Probably find out about it. So, yeah.
What does this make you feel about New York? What's your impression now?
People have very strong feelings, and they like to act out on their feelings, I guess, like in a big way. So.
And how about you? Are you guys here together, and what caused you to stay around?
We met today. We meet every time we come to New York. What has caused us to stay around is just, like he said, just see how it unfolds. Yeah.
All right, we're going to now move around. Like I said, we are live outside of Trump Tower in Manhattan on 5th Avenue because there is a man who is still climbing using 4 suction cups. And we know that, police have been here and they're up there trying to get him to come down, but they have had no luck. So I'm going to flip the camera to see if we can get another view. And we're also going to move around a little bit to see who else we can talk to. Now I'm going to move around so we can look at this crowd that's gathered here and how far out it is. And there's a lot of media presence, a lot of police gathered. Again, my name is Yahaira Hawkes. We are live for Reuters outside of Trump Tower in Manhattan on Fifth Avenue because there is a man who is climbing Trump Tower using 4 suction cups, trying to get up there. And this has been going on for almost an hour, and there's a huge crowd gathered around here, and police are trying to make sure that everyone. Hi, everyone. I'm Yahaira Hawkes, live editor for Reuters, and we're here outside of Trump Tower. There's a huge crowd gathered. What you're seeing now is Trump Tower. It's very hard to see with this camera, but there is a man who's climbing the tower using 4 suction cups, and there's a huge crowd gathered here, and police are telling us to move into the sidewalk. They don't want us on the streets. But it seems like that's really hard to do right now. Really hard to do. There's a lot of people. Hi, everyone. My name is Yahaira, and I'm live with Reuters outside of Trump Tower because they have just managed to get the man who was climbing the tower using 4 suction cups. And we have someone here who actually witnessed it. Can you tell me your name, please?
Yeah, Stockton.
Stockton. Are you from New York?
I am, yeah.
So can you tell me what you saw from standing there over there with you?
Yeah, a lot of people were gathered around for quite a while just watching him use suction cups trying to get to the top of the tower. Fortunately, once he got parallel with one of the windows,